What's up, kid?
The sky, gray and dreary as ever.
Stupid. So, Hallie, I couldn't help but notice that home ec is the only class we actually share. Monday was your first day at Sarbatu High, right? And I didn't see you in any of my classes back then.
Do I really stand out that much? Enough that you'd notice that.
Yeah, and you do without even trying. Kinda pisses me off, if I'm being totally honest. Why do you think I dyed my hair this obnoxious bright pink?
You're not afraid of drawing negative attention? Of bullies? Or disapproving teachers or parents or...
I guess I was at first, but bullies aren't so bad, you know. They're total weenies. The second you demonstrate you're willing to punch a few throats, they crumble, just like that.
It's true, bullies are cowards at heart. Have you had the need to punch a few throats?
Like I said, demonstrate the willingness. If you're so afraid of bullies, maybe I ought to give it a try.
Well, guy bullies are different. I mean, sure, maybe it'd catch them off guard the first time. But the second school's out, they just gather a bunch of their pals and wait for me in the parking lot. And at that point, that's just way too many throats to punch.
Jeez, Hallie. Yeah, speaking from experience, how is it you're getting into trouble with male bullies anyway?
Because they're assholes. Not at all. That's just what I've learned from books and anime and movies and stuff. The moment of silence on the other end of the line tells me she's mulling over my sputtering lie. Thankfully, she promptly changes the subject.
So you watch anime, huh?
Well, yeah. Doesn't everyone?
Yo! Look alive, dork!
Huh? What? I'm about to get slapped. She just suddenly hangs up after that bizarre swing in topics. The hell was that? Here it comes. She's gonna smack me. Again, I stared out at the call-ended screen on my phone in bemusement. Look alive? For what? Cinderes.
Where you think you're going, doofus?
Yeah, we can't tell her off. I don't think I've said this before, though, so... Pot, meet, kettle. Oh, yes, and I can see you are just surrounded by friends and admirers.
You little... Well, unlike you, I choose to be alone. Who wants to hang out with all these boring-ass losers anyway?
Should I take that to mean I'm not a boring-ass loser? Take it however...
Take it however you want. Up the ass is probably how you prefer it.
What?
Ha! Knew that I'd get you.
My face being hot as it is, I'm certain it must be a deep pink color right now. I cast my gaze downward to the sidewalk, unable to meet Natsuki's thoroughly satisfied grin. So today's the day I guess we'll get an extra scene, because we've already seen all the other stuff that happened before. Hold on a second. But I'm not, so hold on a second, what? Slasher, like starting for a guy, looking to get carved by some psycho. Why was that line different? And it was an auto-ending line as well. Whatever.
I stand by what I said before. You're fucking adorable.
Guess it didn't work. What did I try? But hey.
But hey, maybe we can hang out or something later too, you know. If you want to, it's no biggie to me either way.
I smile and nod at Natsuki amidst her verbal backpedaling. Yeah, maybe. She hops in place and throws me a thumbs up with a wide, goofy grin on her face.
Okay.
And go. So, Hallie, some of the guys were saying they saw you with that Natsuki chick? Oh, yeah. I tried talking to her once, but she just cursed me out and stormed off. Really? I mean, she's a little abrasive and aggressive, but she's been pretty nice otherwise. Heh, maybe you're just special, Hallie. I smile, secretly relishing the thought that somehow, for some reason, Natsuki has decided I'm worth spending time with, more than anyone else. The heat in my face must have been plainly visible because the skinny one proceeds to chuckle and speak. They're both really skinny? I don't know, man. She kinda seems like bad news. Huh? How so? Well, we don't really know her situation or anything. It's probably best not to make assumptions. Yeah, that's generally a good policy. Just what the hell are these two on about? Nonetheless, my bemused reply seems to place Saved by the Bell.
Me.
Seems to placate them until Saved by the Bell. Go. Alright, look at all these options we got. My goodness. It's Natsuki. Since Natsuki apparently doesn't bring her own lunch or even purchase it at the cafeteria, I should get her something from a vending machine. Money from the cash drawer well spent. I can meet up with her for lunchtime afterwards, and I'm sure it'd be a pleasant surprise for her. My grip tightens on my bag as I smile and feel my face heating up slightly. Then I have an idea. Why not swing by the vending machine at that abandoned wing of the school? It'd be nice to load up on snacks without anyone staring at me. I mentally mapped the path Natsuki and I took last time before turning on my heel and heading outside. I'm still dubious of the contents of this abandoned vending machine. It's funny, retreading this route alone this time. I peer to and fro, and as I had observed before, there's almost nobody outside, not even beneath the shelter of the skybox. The only people visible at all are indistinct shapes shifting about underneath the glare of the windows, obscured further by mist and distorting drops that cover the soaked glass. I imagine even to them I am merely a blur in the rain, a shadow shrouded in fog and falling clouds. Clouds don't fall, though maybe my figure is more distinct than I am assuming, judging by what those kids in history class were bugging me about. Someone must have seen us together on Tuesday. But I am reminded that none of this should even matter to me. Who cares what all these boring-ass losers think anyway, right? After a short walk further, I find myself standing before what I believe is the window Natsuki and I entered through last time. I grasp the rail of the window sash and give a hefty sideways tug. The hell? I was sure this was the right window, but it seems to be locked. I relax my arms down to the sides of my body, brow furrowing in confusion and contemplation. Had I taken a wrong turn somewhere along the way? It's certainly possible. I was pretty mentally checked out by the time I was watching Natsuki dash about in random directions. But just when I begin to step back and assess the situation, I notice a vague shape shifting behind the window's glare. My heart rate soars at the thought of I've been caught trying to break in. Before I can make it like a banana and split, however... the window slides open. What in the goddamn...
You know, Hallie, usually when someone locks a door or window, it's cause they don't want people getting inside.
Has that ever stopped you before?
Nope.
Without another word, Natsuki strolls to the opposite wall, sitting on the floor next to some sort of device I now see plugged into an electrical socket. She left the window open. Needing no further prompting, I hoist myself onto the windowsill, using both my hands and legs, carefully this time. I don't need another embarrassing tumble. Splat. And I'm in. Whew. Give me another week and I'll be able to break into the Vatican secret archives. I close the window behind me, although this time I lock it as well. I feel as though neither of us would appreciate further interruptions. Peering towards Natsuki, I now see that the aforementioned device is actually a Gamuko advanced system, charging via the wall socket as Natsuki stares at the screen intently, and tapping away at the buttons. Stares at the screen intently? Funny. Never would have pegged her as one to enjoy the classics. The Nyaneko swap is what everyone's playing on nowadays. Whatever Natsuki's playing now, though, has her completely enraptured. She doesn't even notice me observing her, but that doesn't make it okay to stare either, so I stop. And instead make my way to the vending machine, perusing the selection on offer as I dig my wallet out from my pants pocket. Convenience sure as hell ain't cheap, huh? After a moment's further contemplation, I pick a couple of fruit bars, one strawberry, one blueberry, a pack of green tea wafers, a cinnamon roll, and a roll of melon bread. There goes just about my entire budget for a week, but at least this means neither of us will be going hungry. Today, at least.
Jesus Christ, Hallie, you hungry or what?
It appears the rhythmic whir of snacks being released from the vending machine's coils was enough to pull Natsuki's attention from her game. Well, it's not here. Lunch is on me today. I say this, presenting the blueberry fruit bar to her.
And what makes you think I haven't already eaten, huh?
Cause you didn't have any lunch last time. She peers at the fruit bar for a moment, as if inspecting it for tampering before shifting her gaze back up to me, though neither of us are able to meet the other's eyes.
If you think you're gonna get something in return for this, you'll be really disappointed.
Even if that something is just you tolerating my company for a while. While? Question mark. Natsuki's mouth opens slightly in response, her upturned brows making it obvious I've said something to upset her, but she speaks before I can apologize.
Your company isn't something I need to tolerate, you know.
Sorry. I apologize not knowing what else to say. Natsuki sighs loudly, an indication, if I've ever seen one, that her tolerance is reaching its limit.
Fine. I'll eat your stupid snacks, okay? But do not make a habit of this, or I'll be biting you instead of vending machine snacks next time.
Got it. I take a seat on the floor next to Natsuki as she unwraps her fruit bar, and I place the rest of the snacks on the floor, arrayed before the both of us, so we may have our pick of the lot. I myself begin peeling away at the plastic packaging of the cinnamon roll before I notice a familiar game on the display of Natsuki's Gamuku Advanced System. Taking a bite out of my cinnamon roll, it's rubbery and dense. I watch Natsuki ravenously chow down on her bar before I speak up. Order or chaos? You're playing Monsuta Kado, Order or Chaos version. Natsuki gulps down the rest of the fruit bar that once filled her mouth before a smug grin forms across her visage.
I look like some kind of plot to you. Harmony. You know, the ultimate version with the bigger list of mons and all the legendaries.
Oh. Nice. I flash Natsuki a brief smile before going back to nibbling on my cinnamon roll. She gets to work tearing open the packaging of the melon bread while still eyeing me up with that vaguely disapproving look of hers. What does she want from me? Hey, see, look, they did it right this time. They left off the other E.
So, you a Chaos Head, I'm guessing.
Chaos Head? Oh, right. Monsuta Kado. Yeah, actually. How'd you know?
You kidding me? Monsuta Kado Chaos is the version with all the edgy-ass undead Noticeably type monsters. That shit's totally your aesthetic, right?
Yeah, you're not wrong. Didn't realize I was so easy to read.
It's cool, though. Way better than not having an aesthetic at all, right?
So, should I take that to mean you prefer cuter monsters? The early game mammals or the Fey types, maybe?
Yeah. And how the hell do you figure that, huh?
Well, what? Because you have that pink hair and those pink contacts, and you like baking, and you're so... Well, gosh. We don't want to piss her off even more, right? We'll say bold. Like, everyone likes the cool ones, right? But I think it's even cooler to not care about what everyone else thinks. To just go with what you like, regardless of whether everyone else thinks it's cutesy or childish. And that's... Not everyone can do that.
Cutesy and childish, huh? That's what you think of me?
I was trying not to insult you. With what? No, why is that all you got out of what I said? I was trying to pay you a compliment.
So it's that hard to find something to compliment me about me, huh? So much so that the best you can come up with is it's cutesy and childish.
No, I wasn't calling you those things at all. I was just saying what everyone else would think, and I thought it was...
Oh, so now it's everyone who thinks I'm childish. Thank you, that is so much better.
No, that's not what I... Why is she only drawing the worst possible conclusions from my words? Eventually I realized there's only one thing she wants to hear. I'm sorry.
Relax, I'm fucking with you.
That's not funny. Instead of saying this out loud, however, I simply turn away, my face hot like a firecracker and my hands tightly clutching my arms.
Oh, come on. Don't get all bent out of shape, okay? It's just really funny to watch you squirm.
This is the relationship you're in for, buddy.
Fine, I'm sorry, okay? I'm sorry for yelling at you and stuff.
Despite myself, a devious little smile creeps its way onto my face. Now look who's squirming.
You little mother... Okay, I probably deserved that. But really, I am sorry. Sorry for yelling at you, and... Sorry for fucking up our conversation.
No, it's fine. You didn't fuck up anything.
Say that again.
Say what?
Say fuck again.
Fuck?
Dude, that sounds so weird coming out of your mouth.
Sounds weird coming out of yours too, honey.
I didn't even realize you were capable of cussing, Hallie.
You might be surprised then.
Yeah? Dunno, you just seem so gentle all the time. I guess I couldn't imagine. Dude, you barely ate your cinnamon roll.
I peered down at the lightly nibbled form of the cinnamon roll laying atop its wrapper on the floor, along with the unopened strawberry fruit bar and green tea wafers. Well, you see, I'm not used to eating. I'll eat the rest of it later. You should go ahead and take the rest of the snacks.
Nope.
She flatly refuses the offer before kneeling down and retrieving both of the remaining snacks, presenting them to me despite my protests. Eventually, I relent and stuff them into my bag. Before turning around and sliding the window open, one after the other, we nimbly haul ourselves outside. Side by side, we make our way back to where our evening classes wait, remarkably less awkwardly this time around.
So yeah, next time, bring your Gimoku, okay? We can trade monsters and even battle a bit if you want. That's where we'll see which one of us is the bigger badass. Spoilers, it's me.
Okay. Now I have to take you down a peg.
Hell yeah, that's the spirit.
Who knew? Who knew I'd ever even have a single competitive bone in my body? But Natsuki, it feels as though she's someone with just so much to prove. Maybe, together we can help each other show the world what we're made of. Even if we're just starting with a silly little handheld monster collecting game. As we go our separate ways, Natsuki shows me a wide grin while hopping in place and waving goodbye with almost her entire body. I smile back and return a gentle wave of my own. Maybe she really does enjoy my company. Time for chemistry class. Go! Alright, so that's probably about nearly to the end of the thing. Should I offer help? No. She didn't like it.